There was a huge gap between what I knew I could do and what I was doing. And it felt like the time to make a change. I didn't exactly know what to do and how to do it. And I was lost as to the direction. I knew that I wanted to fulfill my potential, let's say. I really liked your messages and the things that you were talking about in social media. And all those things together felt like meant to be, like that's the next step that I should take to do something drastic, to shock the system into change. I had a lot of goals, I had a lot of plans, I had a lot of projects in my head, but I couldn't get to doing them. Something was really stopping me from taking action. And I really wanted to solve that. Right before I would go to sleep and think about my day, I would think that I have not accomplished anything. And these ideas and projects are still stuck and I'm not doing anything with them. I have ADHD, so I tried meditating, but I couldn't keep doing it consistently enough. I tried many things. I read a lot about self-development. I called myself lazy, and it was just getting bigger and bigger. This feeling of being stuck was overwhelming. And because I really like my freedom and movement, that was the thing that made me take action. I don't like being limited, especially if I'm limiting myself and I don't know why. Everybody I talked to about this, which was really close friends, they're like, so they're going to make you cluck like a chicken? And I'm like, I don't think so. I knew that it will touch things in the subconscious. And I knew that's the real root of all these things that are stopping me, but I don't know what they are. So I figured it would be something that would be a direct link to something you can push like a button on and make it change something so deep that would impact me so strongly that I will have to react differently from that point on. That was before. The after, or during, I should say, it felt like a powerful guided meditation session. I really felt like I went through a journey. When we finished the session, it felt like I reached the mountaintop and I felt accomplished, and I've touched on some things that were really important. And then I found myself on the other side of it, but in an elevated area. So right after, I also felt like there was significant impact, even if I didn't fully understand it. That feeling was with me for a good few days after as well. And every time I listened to the recording, it was also bringing that feeling back and amplifying it. There was a lot of change after. And it was actually it didn't all happen at once. It was happening every day. I would notice another layer or another behavioral change or a change in how I feel. My biggest problem was not knowing what the next step should be or how to achieve these goals or start these projects that I had in mind. And what helped me was that I just gave myself some time to think. And part of the hypnosis and the conversations that I had with you were about letting the steps come to me instead of trying to find them all the time. And that was the thing that really gave room in my head to let it go for a minute instead of thinking about it all the time and not doing anything with it. The next steps just come to me. And I've progressed a lot, you could say, with this project. I already have somebody starting working on it. I've made a lot more progress in feeling accomplished. And even though I'm taking more responsibility and doing more projects on top of the work that I'm doing, I'm still very calm. I'm not stressing myself out, seeing the purpose and the meaning behind these projects that I'm doing. And it makes me want to do them even more because I see this connection. Before, I would be stuck in front of Netflix or the TV without wanting to do anything. When was the last time I watched Netflix? It was probably when I was sick and I couldn't do anything else. And I feel a lot more accomplished. I feel a lot more connected to myself, doing what's right for me, making smarter decisions about my time and my focus instead of just giving it to anybody for any reason. And like I told Alice, it felt like the time to level up, but I didn't know what to do and how to do it. But now I know what it looks like. It feels like I'm leveling up. Everything is just much more, I feel it's stronger. I feel this feeling of elevation. I don't have a better word, really, of growth, of fulfillment, of really also being true to myself and doing things that are making me happy. Every step is building on top of another step. So one thing is with business, another thing is with friends and the people that surround you. Let's see what else is going to happen in another month. As long as it fits my schedule and my needs and my time and everything that I need, it definitely feels like there's still room for even more growth and more exciting things to happen. The key here for me specifically is to promote these projects that have really an impact on the lives of other people around the world, help my friends make money so they can see more of the world and feel accomplished at the end of the day. If you don't like where you are right now, nothing changes if nothing changes. That is the best time to make a drastic change that would get you out of that place that you don't want to be in. The thing is, people are scared of change. Look at change as something exciting, something new, and something unexpected. Instead of fearing it, I look forward to it. And that's also a mental change I did with myself to not let fear control me. And I know that fear is one of the main reasons why people are stuck and not doing the things that they want to do. But you only live once, so you might as well enjoy your life. So something that talks to your subconscious and shocks that system into a fearless, confident, going forward personality is always the better choice. I felt like our energies like connected, and that was really the first step. That was the first step, but also the thing that made me understand that whatever is going to happen is going to work because the energies connected in a good way. It felt in sync. And because of that, I felt like you could really understand where I'm coming from and all these things that I want to do. Listen to your gut and listen to your energy and make sure that it's in sync with the other person that you're speaking with. I'm happy that we met, we became friends, and that we have worked together, all of these things.